Yo, what's going on, guys? Snooze Man back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually talking about the best sleeper rookies to trade for here in Madden 21 franchise mode. Now, I'm already in the trade system, and this is an updated roster. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So as you guys can see, Justin Fields is on the Bears, so everything is up to date. So I'm going to be working with the best and up-to-date rosters here in Madden 21 franchise. So this should be a lot easier for you guys to navigate through this, because I'm going to show you guys, in terms of development overall, these 5 guys that I'm going to be going through. They are currently up to date by the roster I am using. Now, I'm going to go through my top 5. These are guys that I feel like are not talked about enough, and guys that are going to help you guys so much out in the future, in my opinion, in terms of development and what they bring to the table for your guys' teams. So I'm going to go into talking about receiver. We're going to go with a big gun here, but a guy that's really not talked about in terms of franchise, and that's going to be Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool, again, is somebody that played very well in the regular season this year. Obviously a beast already, but again, I don't feel like he's talked about enough. And I feel like he's kind of like a baby Calvin Johnson. That's what I'd reference him to, just because I believe, yeah, he is. He's 6'4". He's 240 pounds, and he has all these incredible stats. He's a 77 hidden dev, so he does have that hidden dev. He's a 77 overall. He's somebody that you can lean on and have for many years. He's already, again, like a baby Calvin Johnson. He can do so much. He's extremely fast. And look at all these numbers that you could work with at, 22 years of age with hidden dev. It's a no-brainer here in my top 1 of the top 5 rookies to trade for. And again, guys, I'd get on this. Get this man on your guys' teams. So great in development, and a guy that's going to bring so much production to your guys' teams here. So that's my number 1. I'm going to go into my number 2. Now, this is really getting down to sleepers here after Chase Claypool, and that's going to be Tanner Muse, outside linebacker. I'm going to go to him. Now, he is listed as a middle linebacker in this roster, so I'm going to go to the Raiders here, and here is Tanner Muse. He's only a 63, guys, but I would take him. He is an outside linebacker. Move him to right outside linebacker. So he's only a 63 as a sub linebacker, middle linebacker to Nick Witkowski. So when I go into him, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, he's not really a user, but as you guys can see, put in the right scheme, he has 90 speed coming off, let's say like a 3-4. You put him as like an edge blitzer like a Khalil Mack. He can be insane once we move him back over to right out, which is his true position. He would be insane, guys. That's incredible speed to have, along with some of the other stats he's given. Now, his block shedding isn't ridiculous, or his play rec or anything like that, but he is given decent strength for a low rating, and again, that'd probably go up along with moving him back out to outside linebacker. So again, someone that's very versatile and can move around as a linebacker is Tanner Muse, but again, move him to right outside linebacker. You guys will thank me later. That dude is a beast. We're going to go into, again, my next one, which is number 3, but he is also going to be an outside linebacker, but we won't have to switch him, as I believe he's a starter for this team, and that's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, guys. That's going to be Willie Gay. He is very good. 22 years of age, rookie. But here's what I'm saying. Year 1, year 2, he's going to be a ridiculous user. Now just think of year 3 and after. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Just look at these top 4 stats here. By just not even looking at his overall, you'd be like, wow. You wouldn't think of that overall of being a 69 with these top 4 cover stats. It's truly amazing. And again, guys, he is only 22 years of age, and he has already 88 speed with 90 acceleration. I mean, this is a young Dion Jones in front of our eyes here. He has 86 hit power, along with that 81 tackling, 77 pursuit, 90 jump. He's just an incredible user that you can move around. but I'd keep at the middle line or right outside linebacker position. You can even, again, move him over to middle linebacker. I wouldn't uh, say you guys shouldn't do that. I feel like he's somebody that you definitely could do that with, just because of he's got some decent size to him, and he's extremely fast, and he can hit the crap out of people with 86 hit power. So he's definitely somebody that you guys can use her on any team, on any roster. So I definitely get on this guy, a guy that can develop well in your scheme and on your roster. So I definitely get him. Really good guy to have. Another guy that we're going to go into is now tight end. I don't know how to say his last name perfectly. I'm just going to say Albert here, and we're going to go up to the Broncos. Hold on. We got one more. Okay. All right. Here he is, guys. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself and try to say his last name, but we'll just say Albert. He's 22 years of age. He's the backup tight end to Noah Fant. Highly looked over, but just look at his size at 6'5", about 260 pounds. And again, he's very young. He's 22 years old. So we have 88 speed. So we're closing in on 90 speed with 91 acceleration. He's going to be an extremely fast tight end along with his size, his youth. Has decent catching to work out with not even being a 70 overall. So that's somebody that you would like a little bit under, the 70 trucking right there rating. That's not bad at all. These are very nice stats. So you have to really pay attention to his speed along with his sizes. That masters versatility in my opinion as a player. And by year 3, in my opinion, this guy's going to be an insane stud of a receiver, let alone tight end. And he's just going to assure that side, any side that you put him on when he runs routes or blocks or anything like that, because he can do absolutely everything. And he's going to be a nightmare on the field once you have him fully developed in the year 3 or 4. He's going to be insane. I'd highly suggest getting him now and throwing absolutely nothing for him and getting him really in the starting role now on your guys' team, or else, it's never going to really matter. But at the same time, if you wait, he's never going to fully develop sitting behind Noah Fant, so I'd get on that. And my last one comes to Jalen Hurts, quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy is very versatile. Again, only 71 and he's only normal dev, but quarterbacks get an easy development trait if you play well with them, if you're in the right scheme, if they can throw the right amount of yards, if you're in the right playbook, etc., etc. But these guys can develop into something unheard of. I mean, if you play really well into a certain scheme, they can be top 10 in MVP, top 10 MVP candidate. So these guys can definitely develop through that. Rather easy compared to other positions. So this is a guy that comes in as a 71, but he has 87 speed, 89 acceleration. And we can see all of the agility moves he has. He's truly amazing. Not a whole lot of throw power. That's really the only thing that's a downer. And throw power is kind of hard to develop and try to build upon. But again, you're given decent throw and run, decent play action, good break out of sack, good under pressure, short. So there's a lot of things that we can work with here as a versatile quarterback, and he's extremely fast. And again, really young. These young versatile quarterbacks that are rookies, and as young as he is, if you develop him right in the right scheme, if he's playing really good either through your game plays or sim, this is somebody that to get your hands on right now. With a low overall and not a great development. So again, guys, those are my top 5 best sleeper rookies to trade for here in Madden 21 Franchise. Now this is an up-to-date roster. It's so I know, like for the Bears, Justin Fields and all that. I'm not talking about those rookies. Really, the rookies that are in for Madden 21. So all the rookies that were out this year. That we have use of. So we don't really have use of, Justin Fields. We have to go download a roster. But all the regular rookies that were drafted before this past the recent draft class. Those are the rookies I'm talking about here to trade for. So hopefully this will give you guys a better understanding of some of these sleeper rookies, and then you can try to find other sleeper rookies that you can trade for and help build upon your rosters. But those are the top 5 in my opinion. Hopefully this video did reach out and help a lot of you guys out. But we still are trying to hit our goal of 350 subs. We did just hit 330, so we're only 20 away. We're on that even number now. So we are very close, and we are closing in on that. Again, guys, thank you guys for all of that. I cannot thank you enough up to this point. But again, guys, that will be it for today's video. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.